Woo! Deviled eggs. It sounded like I was gonna start a stand-up bit, but I'm not. I really actually want to talk to you about deviled eggs. Right up top, my name is MeganBatoon. I'm not a professional chef, but I just created something that you should know about. Listen, I like deviled eggs, but I feel like we could make it better. So I'm going to. I'm gonna make what I feel like deviled eggs should be. First, I'm gonna let you in on a little insider's tip on how to make hard-boiled eggs, because a lot of people think you have to boil eggs to make them hard-boiled. Typically, you have to boil eggs to make hard-boiled eggs, but I've found another way to do it, and it's easier, which means we're gonna do it. It involves just putting eggs in the oven in a muffin tin. So the first thing you're gonna need is a muffin tin and an oven. This is an actual life hack that I think is worth keeping in your mind. All you have to do is take the eggs and put them inside of a muffin tin so they don't roll around, stick it in the oven at 325 for 30 minutes, and then they're done. Then we need to... Did I just start the dishwasher? I'm even cleaning unconsciously. That's how you know my OCD is getting bad. If you ever watch a cooking show, the fastest way to cool something down is with an ice bath. Fill the bowl with ice. It's not a bath without water, so add some water to it. Now, once it looks like a replica set of the Titanic for ants, put all of your hard-boiled eggs inside of here until they cool down. Once it's been 10 minutes, we're gonna crack and peel all these eggs. Look, these aren't masterpieces, but they will be. Next, get a... You don't really need this. Why do I have this? Oh my God, it's freezing. Really feel for Jack now. Cut the deviled eggs open and put the yolks in another bowl. Transfer the empty egg whites into the tray. Here's my secret ratio. Count how many eggs that you have. We have 7 eggs, which means we need 7 tablespoons of fat. We're gonna split the difference between aioli, you've seen this before, and normal mayo. First, smush all the egg yolks to make it a little bit easier to mix. Okay, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm almost done with this jar. Yes, I can. This stuff is incredible. 3.5 tablespoons of the aioli. Then take our normal mayonnaise. Also 3.5 of this, which looks like the whole bottle. Add in some pepper. Pinch of salt. I'm also gonna add salt onto these naked deviled eggs. I hate how deviled eggs are just so mushy. I want some crunch. What we wanna do is take some cheese crisps. If you're on a low carb diet, a ketogenic diet, if you're doing the egg fast, this works for all of that. And it works for really satiated taste buds. Cheese and crunch, so stop eating it and start crunching it. What I'm gonna do is put some cheese crisps in, There's a new gang in town. Put the cheese crisps inside of a Ziploc bag and we're gonna mush it until there's smaller particles. Anything can be a rolling pin if you use it like a rolling pin. Add all of these into the mixture. Now we have our crunch. Whip it all together until it's, feeling like there's not enough crunch in here. Take the remainder of all your crisps and crunch them up as well. One thing you should know about me is that I'm so easily frightened. Dishes just shifted in the sink and I thought I was about to get killed. It's gonna be a really tough life for me to keep living. Add in a little bit more crisp, but make sure to save some because we're not done with that. We're gonna top it off once we fill these deviled eggs with more cheese crisps. All right, taste test. Oh my God. This is freaking incredible. Spoon in your mixture into all the egg templates. How do you know I went to school for graphic design? I just called emptied out eggs templates. That's not what they're called. I don't know, guys. I think this is one of the best ideas I've ever had. That's what life is about. Taking something you think could be good, putting your own touch on it to make it even better. Main takeaway, if you don't like something, change it until you do. The very last thing we want to do is add our remaining crisps on top of it. And there you have it. These are your how deviled eggs should be prepared deviled eggs. My name's MeganBatoon, so check us out. Cheers. I feel tears coming into my eyes. I'm just, oh God, I can't even form words. I'm so joyed.